Hello there, my YouTubers. I'm coming to you a special late night episode of my Courage Christians. I'm just creating something tonight, and it is actually something special I'm doing for Thanksgiving. I am making a new Thanksgiving decoration. So let's see if it'll let me turn my camera around. No, it won't. But if we look and see on my computer, you can see the picture. It says December, fat boy. This month is for my holiday. Now hop in that sleigh and wait your turn. So I'm actually making that. So if we come over here, you look on the canvas where I've actually started to draw Santa. So I'm just been working on that. So let me come back over here. It's kind of dark, so we're gonna put right there so you guys can watch me as I'm drawing and get ready to make this. So as you can see, I started Santa's face and the shape of his body. So I sort of started the shape of the body where I want Santa and the turkey. And so now I'm starting with Santa's face. And so the next, I'm going to just continue working on Santa's face. And we'll see how he looks. But if it looks like I'm hoping it will, it should look pretty good. So I got his I'm working on his beard right now. So we will see, and hopefully it'll look as good as the original picture. And then I'm going to use it as a decoration to put in my house. Now some stuff you could probably like the different lines and shapes on his beard and the picture and whatever. That could be however you want to do it, but I'm doing it. I'm trying to do it as close to the original picture as I can. So, as you can see, I got his face and his beard. So now I'm going to try to go back up here and finish his hat. Because in order for me to get the right shape of his body, is I need to make sure I get the hat to where his body's going to line up. So now I'm going to go back and draw his hat. So let's see. We'll get the shape of his hat. I know you can't really see me drawing too well because of the way I got it. But it's going to be better to have me like you can facing me. But this was kind of an impromptu thing I decided to do tonight. So let's see how it goes. So, because right now I got the house to myself. I don't have a fireplace, but I have like this little Christmas fire thing playing in the background on my TV. So it kind of feels like I have a fire. So it just kind of helps me to put me in the spirit to get ready for Thanksgiving or whatever. So now I'm just going to come down here to the curves of his hat. And kind of got the big ball here for the hat. So as you can see, I now have his eye, beard, and there's his hat. So it'll look a lot better once I'm done and I do some more details and stuff. So I'm going to try to put in a few more details here. So we got the little pieces of hair sticking out of his hat up there. But he's got his eyeball here looking down at the turkey. And then we'll give the little line here that shows kind of where his, so you can sort of see where his mouth is. So see, if you look here, you can see his mouth, and let me bring the camera up here again so you can see the picture a little bit better. If you can see on my, how well you can see it, but that's the picture I'm trying to recreate. It's kind of hard to see that picture, so it might be better if you wanted to really see it. You could do something like Google online Santa and turkey. So I got the face. I think I want to fix these lines a little bit. His hat, I don't like it that wavy. So I'm going to sort of try to smooth out his hat a little bit. And just give it, because I don't want to have, because it is just more round than anything. So there, I like that look. So you can see his face and his hat. And then we will go now from the shape of his body, because his back, broad shoulders and stuff kind of stem off from where his hat is at. And so, and it's kind of larger body, so you got to remember that he's, he's him. He's a big guy, so got to kind of remember that I got to make his size right. So. I gotta figure out where his arm is gonna be going. It's holding his sack. So as you can see, I started with the shape of there's his back, his front, his arm. So it's getting late, so I might just do maybe like a short, quick 10-minute video here, and then I'll do some more another night, and you can see kind of more what he looks like when it's all kind of finished. So, and the thing about like Santa's arm and stuff, some of the shading and stuff is kind of hard to see. So I just pretty much got to make it up as I go along. And then just kind of see how I like it. And if I think it looks how it's supposed to be, then it'll be good. So we will see how it goes. So now I'm doing the fluff on his sleeve. And then once I get the fluff on his sleeve, I'll do his glove, which is going to be holding his bag. So if you look, I have now his arm, his hand, his face, and his hat. And then, so that's where he's going to be holding his sack. So first I need to get in his the rest of the back of his body, so I know where the sack is going to go and how I want the shape of his body and everything. So I'm going to bring his back, kind of curve it around. And then bring it in, because looking at it, looks like his belt is kind of just a little bit above his sleeve. And then down about halfway into his sleeve is where his belt is at. And then you can see more of his, like the fur around his coat, which is going to be, which is important because that's, his fluff and stuff. So if you look now, I have his belt, the bottom of his jacket, his hand, and his arm. So now I got that there, I can sort of figure out where the rest of his body and everything else goes. But now I'm looking at his picture, I think I need to, his back might be a little bit too rounded, so I need to bring that in a little bit. So probably more like about here. See, that's why you always do stuff like this in pencil first. And then you go over it later and you do the Alright, okay there. I like that better. So it's not as much. Whoops, let me see. You see there what it looks like there? So let me try to fix it to get it to look. Like I said, it doesn't have to look exactly like the picture because it's going to be... I'm going to take that picture and then kind of make it my own thing too. So that's the one thing you got to remember is that just because this is, started out to be whatever, I can make it look however I want. So if you were to do something like this, you could do the exact same thing. You got to make it your piece of art. So, but I think that sounds like my family might be coming home. So, as you can see, so we got his belt here. So let me finish his belt here. My family should be coming home anytime now, so I'm probably going to stop this and work some more later on my Thanksgiving picture. That's what I'm calling this. Because a lot of people usually do Christmas before Thanksgiving, so that's why I've decided to make this picture, and then it'll be something I'm going to hang up in my house. So for Thanksgiving as well as around Christmas and stuff. So, well, my family's not here yet, so I think I'm going to keep going, doing a little bit more. But let me fix my camera a little bit here. There we go. So, until my family gets home, I'm probably going to still keep doing a little bit more work here. Because now is the part where I got to draw his sack. So I'm going to do his sack here. Kind of large. Because, it's his toy sack. So we want to make it look sort of, like it could be full of toys and stuff. Which, normally would be. And see, if you look at his sack, I got the line so you can see where it's on the ground, and I started doing a little bit of shading. So it'll be shading so you can see where where it's actually on the ground, his sack. And then next I'm going to go to finish by having him, actually you can see where the bag is coming out of his hand. So I'm going to have the handle to the sack now coming out. So you can see that it is coming out, the handle to the bag. So if you look, this part right here, that's the tip of the sack, and then it comes through his hand, and then down here we see where he's holding his sack, just like in the picture. And I'm not going to do too many main details yet. I was mostly want to get the stance of where I want the picture and how I want it all to look. And once I have it look, all the main, then I'll go back later and do all the little details. Like now, I'm going to do some more work on his body, and then I might either finish Santa tonight or I'll stop and make another video. We'll see. So let's go from here. So now we got to figure out where to do the line on his coat and everything. So according to the picture, it looks like it comes out right about here. Comes down a little bit and curves right there. But let's see. Okay, I think my family's home now. So I'm actually going to stop the video for tonight. So I hope you guys watch it, and you can tune in next time when I do some more work on my Santa and Turkey Thanksgiving painting. So be sure you like my video and subscribe to my channel. Talk to you guys later.